Ringo TV reactions back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to work. So we in the building again. You already don't know what it is. Ringo TV. We back again with another one. Pretty much P.Diddy finally responds, comes out with an apology to the public. I don't know, yeah. But what I want you to do, top of the morning, if the stream is running smooth, if everything is good, please put a 1 in the chat. If there's no lagging, no drama, just put a 1 in the chat so we can know everything is good, because I got to call up the internet company to find out what's going on with the service, because I have a little issues, but I don't know how it's going on your end. Nonetheless, let's get down to work. P. Diddy is in the news, pretty much issuing a apology, claiming that he was effed up and how, you know what I mean, he's not really looking for no forgiveness and all this other drama. You would think that this apology would have came years ago, but no, it's coming out now because all of the controversy regarding the fact that he brutally beat Cassie after kicking her in the face, punching her in the face. I mean, this man savagely beat this woman and then dragged her down the hall. And to add insult to injury, the hotel covered it up. They most likely got some bread under the table. And now he's trying to come out with an apology. So let's take a listen to this apology. Let's see if this apology is sincere, you know, from the heart. Something that, you know, he's expressing because he really regrets and, you know, is sincere about what's happening. Let's hear the tapes and find out what's going on. Then we're going to come back with our commentary. Let's get to this.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Wow, he's truly sorry, y'all. Do you really believe what he's saying? Do you really believe that? Because I don't. But you know what? I got a few things I'm going to talk about. But we got to go to that intro. Let's go.
Yo, nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean as keep me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no victim. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a threat. Nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga about that paper. 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 Hop on a jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like do it a top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a thing about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I fix the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Look at how far we progress.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my...
If you took full responsibility, you should be in jail. If you really took full responsibility for beating a woman savagely and then dragging her down the hall, you belong in prison. But we all know he's not gonna do no time. Because if that was the case, the hotel would have gave the police pretty much the video, but the hotel got the bread under the table. So they already done knew what happened years ago. Everybody's in on it. You know what I mean? But now all of a sudden the tapes want to be released. All of a sudden now everybody's talking about it now. After all these years, now you want to take full responsibility. To take full responsibilities is to pretty much go put yourself behind bars. This man is a coward. He savagely beat this woman. And everybody thought that, you know, Cassie was probably trying to pull a fast one to get the bag. But at the end of the day, these tapes don't lie. You had mad people issuing apologies to Cassie because they realized that, yo, man, hey, I kind of, you know, not necessarily doubted you, but I kind of thought you was pulling a fast one, but the tape don't lie. So what's the purpose of them releasing this tape? What's the purpose of them showing the world the fact that he beat a woman? What was that for? Because we know he's not going to jail. We know his money is paying everybody off. So what exactly is this? A humiliation ritual? Because Diddy pretty much didn't go through with a blood sacrifice? Because I'm telling you, there has been, his blood sacrifice is long overdue. I'm just being honest with you. Like, Diddy was supposed to sacrifice one of his kids. See, these are the things in the industry that you don't understand. See, a lot of y'all don't realize, but Kim, I believe it's Kim Porter, she was sacrificed. You understand? That was one of his blood sacrifices. You have to understand, she was also abused. Those tapes may end up coming out soon, allegedly. But we all know if this man was savagely beating Cassie, punching her in the face, kicking her in the face, and he did that in a hall knowing that cameras are around, then come on now. Come on now. He did this many times. Many times he savagely beat that woman. That woman endured so much abuse for years and years in torment. And this guy got away with literally doing all sorts of atrocious things to this woman, including having these wild sex parties at his house, the Diddy sex parties, where he would invite male strippers and they would literally all come to the crib and take turns putting heavy meat. I'm talking about heavy meat deep inside of Cassie. Deep from the back, from the front, from the side. This is what he was doing while he sat on his couch and masturbated, beating his meat while this woman was enduring all sorts of humiliation, torture, you name it. This man is a scum of the earth, but yet he was protected the whole time. He was protected for years. Imagine that. When you got money, let me tell you something. When you got money, you get protection. How could this be? How could a man, after all these years, been abusing and beating a woman, get away with it? And yet nobody did nothing? No prison time, no arrest, nothing? Come on now. Something's going on with the system, man. What this says is that when you got money, you can pay the judges. You could pay the police. You could pay the hotel. Word on the street, they saying that Diddy allegedly paid 50 bands, 50K, 50 to get the tapes. This is what they're saying. Now, I don't know who would pass over the tapes for only 50K. I mean, them tapes would be worth millions. But then again, if he really paid for the tapes, who sold them? And how come they're not in prison? How could something like this be covered up all these years? And now that the tapes come out, you want to issue an apology? Your apology don't mean nothing, sir. Nothing. Your apology don't mean nothing because you're wicked. And we already done know why you're doing this apology. It's for damage control, right? Damage control. Saving face, trying to make yourself appear as if though you're righteous before God. Talking about, yeah, I was all messed up. I was effed up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it doesn't matter how effed up you are, putting your hands on a woman and beating her like that, kicking her in the face, punching her in the face with a closed fist, and then on top of that, to add insult to injury, you dragging her down the hall, pulling her hair. Really? Is that how you do it? I mean, come on now. If we didn't see this tape, think about it like this. Let's look at it like this, guys. Think about what Diddy did to this woman behind closed doors where there's no cameras. Think about it. Where there's no cameras, imagine what he did to that woman that she endured now, fearing for her life under Diddy. This guy masquerade himself as if though he's this great guy who's doing all sorts of things for the community and, you know, he's helping everybody when the whole time he been a demon. And to think about this too. We ain't forget about you, TD Jakes. That's right. We coming for you too. Yeah, we already done know. You were pretty much partying with Diddy. And we're going to do a review on your video too, because you try to come out in the public acting like some woman hit you up on IG talking about she want prayer. She want you to pray for all of the ladies. All of a sudden, while all of the controversy is going on with Diddy, all of a sudden, TD Snakes is getting prayer requests for domestic violence. Yeah. Whatever you say, you ain't get no requests. You trying to distance yourself from your boy. You and Diddy was partying. You're the power bottom. That's what you are, TD Snakes, the power bottom. Because you're always on the bottom. That's right. Taking heavy meat in the name of Jesus, right? In the church. Yeah, you was partying with Diddy. So why are you hiding? Why are you hiding now? Why are you trying to distance yourself from your man? Why? Come on out. Say his name. Talking about you knew who it was and, you know, you receive a prayer request. When have you ever seen a pastor get prayer requests and gonna come out on the air and talk about it? And why would a woman come to you seeking prayer requests if she's fearing for her life, why don't she just call the cops? See, we got a lot to talk about. But let's get back to the case with Diddy. Because this guy right here is dirty. And all you industry cats that been covering up for him, you ain't gonna prosper. Because eventually Diddy gonna throw y'all all under the bus, one by one. Because if he go down, you going down with him. That's just the way it goes. Let's roll the tape back to the top. Let's go.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom.
How you hitting rock bottom? Got billions of dollars, but you hitting rock bottom? How you hitting rock bottom when you got people out here struggling, people out here paying bills, going through all sorts of problems, but you hit rock bottom? You? With all the success, all the money, all the different things going on for you, you hit rock bottom. So when you hit rock bottom, the best course of action is to beat women? Is that what you're saying? So you mean to tell me, as a man, when you hit rock bottom, it's the best time to start beating women, punching them in the face? Why don't you go fight a man? Why don't you go fight a man? Man talking about he was out there seeking therapy. I mean, the cap is crazy on this dude, man. Like, he literally want us to believe that he checked in to a therapy session with somebody. Where's the record of that? I bet you can't produce any documents. I bet Diddy cannot produce any documents showing that he been to any therapist regarding anger issues, abuse, or anything. I bet you he can't. Just like TD Snakes cannot produce no evidence that anyone sent him a message asking for prayer. He can't. You know why? Because he made that up too. All of these guys are liars. Listen, this guy right here is a liar. He's doing damage control because he realized he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. So he's guilty. And he's trying to repair the damage. The damage has already been done, sir. There is no coming back from this. There's no forgiveness from this. Once the world see you beat savagely a woman, a helpless female, and you beat her and punched her in the face and kicked her and then dragged her, there's no excuse. There's no forgiveness. But the Bible says to forgive, Ringo. Listen, there is no forgiveness for beating a woman like that. There's none. You could go to Jesus all you want. The world? Oh, we ain't forgiving that. Nope. No, you said you take full responsibility, right? Okay. All right, Diddy, I offer a challenge to you. Since you said you take full responsibility, right? Okay, I would like for you to go to the courts and ask that they prosecute you and charge you for all of the abuse you've done towards Cassie and any other woman or even a man or even young boys, because ain't no telling what you do. And I would like for you to take the sentence of at least 7 to 10 years. Are you willing to go do that to pay your debt to society? Because this brutal beating that you gave this woman, it's worthy of prison time. And I'm trying to figure out, how is it that after all these years, the tape finally comes out? Who been hiding this tape? And how did the people get a hold of it? How did they get a hold of this tape after all these years? If this is supposed to be surveillance in a hotel, how come the hotel never turned this over? How come the hotel never called the police and said, hey, wait a minute now. We got Diddy in the hall beating Cassie. We need authorities at this hotel right now. How come nothing happened? You know why? Because everybody got paid. Everybody got paid, y'all. I'm telling you, Everybody got paid. That's what happens when a dude got money. He's able to buy respect, buy his freedom. He's able to cover up his dirt. Think about how many other women Diddy allegedly raped, violated, brutally, savagely beat, put the fear of the devil inside of them, threatened their lives, and told them if they ever go to the authorities, their family will die. Think about what this man did. This is an evil man. This man is evil, very evil. More money, more problem, right? You got that right. More money, more problems.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video.
What do you mean you make no excuses? You denied all of this. You denied all of these allegations that came out. When the situation happened with Cassie, you denied all of it. Now you talking about you take full responsibility. You're not gonna make no excuses. Come on, man. You're a joke at this point. Like anybody can see that.
It's inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
You're not disgusted. You're not disgusted in yourself. You're embarrassed because it leaked. See, people, let's break this thing down. First of all, number one, he settled out of court with Cassie very, very quickly. You know why? Because he knew about this tape. He knew about this tape. He knew that if this tape ever came out, it was gonna be bad for him. That's why he settled so quick. All of us wondered, Dad, Diddy, you settled that quick? Like no fighting in court, nothing, you just settled it right away? Because he knew that that tape was out there. And there may be other tapes out there that will be leaked sooner or later. I wouldn't be surprised if another tape get leaked of him beating Cassie at another location. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Because whoever's pulling the strings on this guy, trust and believe it, they got all his data. They got the tapes. Let's get back to him.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
You ain't disgusted about nothing. Because if you was disgusted then, you would have turned yourself into the authorities. And you would have you didn't even, listen, let me tell you something. This man didn't even issue his apology to Cassie. I don't know if y'all peeped that. He didn't even issue his apology to Cassie. He's trying to apologize to us. What are you apologizing to me for? You beat a woman. You supposed to go to that woman and issue that apology. What are you apologizing to the public for? We already knew you were dirty. We already done knew that you beat women. We already done knew you're into all sorts of freaky deaky things. Everything Cassie said about you is true. From the sex parties, sex trafficking, you name it, you guilty. It's just that simple. And if you in the building, fam, we got 461. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get back to the tapes.
I went and I sought out professional help.
Prove it. Prove you sought out professional help. That's cap. You ain't seek out no professional help. Why are you lying for? How you seek out professional help? But when Cassie brought forth all the information, you denied it. You denied it. So there's no way you seeked out professional help because you denied everything first. And if you seeked out professional help, you would have turned yourself into the authorities. But because of the statute of limitations, you ain't gonna serve no time. That's crazy, man. That's really sick. So everything he's saying is cap. This man didn't seek out no professional help, none. Because if they did, he wouldn't have denied it at first. He denied abusing Cassie from the beginning.
I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
You had to ask God? Fam, you don't even serve God. How you asking God and you don't serve? You don't serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You don't. So what are you talking about? You're a woman beater. How are you gonna go to God and seek his mercy? I mean, what are you doing? And then you're looking up. That's a sign right there that you lying. You're lying. You're not seeking God. Your God is the devil. That's your God, Diddy. The God of Diddy is the devil. That's your God. You're evil. We could see it on your face. You're an evil man, a very wicked man. And you abuse Cassie every day. Come on, man. This guy's a joke. Let's rewind that back.
Therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
That's a lie. You ain't committed to be no better man. You lying. How? How you gonna be committed to be a better man when you didn't even come out in the public and confess your sins the day the allegations came forward? You denied everything. So how do we know you're gonna be a better man? There's no way. How could you be a better man after beating a woman for years and sexually abusing her for years? You never got no treatment for this. There is no treatment for this. You're a devil. At the end of the day, you're a demon. And there's no recovery for this. There's no rehab for this. Once a person is like this, fam, that's who they are, fam. There's no way around this. This man is finished in the industry. He's gonna still keep his money, but as far as I'm concerned, he's finished. Like, who's gonna do business with Diddy at this point? Who want their name or their business or their brand associated with Diddy at this point? Who's willing to do that? Who's willing to risk it all to have Diddy, the blood of other women that he abused, on their brand? It's not gonna happen. So Diddy is pretty much gonna go live on an island somewhere and live out the rest of his days. Let's get back to the tapes.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
You're not asking for forgiveness because you know you're not gonna get none. Why would you ask for forgiveness after we saw that tape? There's no way you're gonna get any forgiveness. And it's not for us to forgive you. It's for Cassie to forgive you. See, this is the problem with the industry. In the industry, when they get their hands caught in the cookie jar, they always want to give these public apologies. And it's like they're looking for us, the people, to forgive them. No, it's Cassie who's supposed to be forgiving you. And if Cassie is not doing that, then we're definitely not doing that. It's just not gonna happen. So all of this damage control you're trying to do, sir, it failed. And whoever's your publicist, they should have never let you issue that video, because I don't know who they are, but man, I tell you, you gotta look at stuff before you release it to the public. You gotta make your people look at your video and actually find out, is this something that's appropriate to put out right now? Because clearly my facial expression says that I'm not sincere. I'm definitely lying. And if people actually want to fact check everything you had to say, it could get you in more trouble. Because what I'm calling for is for all the movers and the shakers in the industry, all the movers and shakers that are within the power that be, to do a little digging and find out, did Diddy in fact go to some sort of rehab? Did he go out there to try to get some sort of help? And how long was this rehab? And what was the final outcome of his results in terms of, was he rehabilitated? That is what we want to know. Was he staying on the straight and narrow? I doubt there's any documents that can prove any of that. I'm serious. I don't believe there's any paperwork out there that can really prove that Diddy been to some sort of therapist or got any sort of therapy regarding this situation. I just don't believe that's there, guys. So, hey, at the end of the day, hey, this man is guilty. His career is over. Nobody will ever do business with Diddy. We know he's not gonna go to jail because he's still being protected. Whether you believe it or not, somebody is protecting this man. But at the same time, somebody is very upset with him. He definitely crossed the line with someone, and they're literally running an humiliation ritual as of now. I truly believe that Diddy was up for a blood sacrifice. They wanted him to sacrifice, I believe, his youngest child at the time when they were born. And for whatever reason, Diddy did not go through with the sacrifice. And from that time, that is when he been experiencing a lot of trouble. If you dig deeper and you go real back for his youngest child, when that youngest child was born, you will learn that is when all of Diddy's troubles started. And I truly believe that they wanted him to sacrifice his youngest child. And he said, you know what? I'm not doing it. And from that day, it had been nothing but hell and hot waters for him, of course. And that's when all the allegations and different things started popping off. And they're just trying to mess up his name at this point. So he's not able to do business. There will be other people that will come forward. There will be other settlements that will happen, possibly until they drain all his money. But did he have so much money, his money is not going to be able to be drained. When you got billions, you got money other places too. This man cheated a lot of people. He cheated all his artists, all his rappers, singers, everybody that was under Bad Boy. They've all been cheated. You know what I'm saying? From the Craig Max to the 112s. I mean, you name it. Every artist, even Biggie, everybody was cheated. Even Mace, everybody was cheated. This man is greedy. He's full of pride, full of lust, demons, you name it. He got some sort of problem, man. And hey, he's just bad business at this point, fam. So, hey, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. I got a lot of things I gotta do. I may go live again. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things that I gotta do, fam. So, hey, appreciate everybody supporting the work that we doing, man. I'm trying to do a stream while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make some other runs and whatnot. But we're gonna be doing all different types of content. I don't even know how this is looking right now. I asked in the beginning if the stream is good. Hopefully it's good because I got to call the internet service and let them know that I'm experiencing some issues with it. So I'm going to try to see if they could get that sorted out. So, hey, appreciate everybody stopping by. If you support it via Cash App, I'll try to shout you out in the next stream, hopefully. If not, then you'll catch me on another stream and I'll shout you out there. But I'm extremely busy. But at the same time, I'm still trying to get y'all some content. I'm kind of behind on a lot of different news, but we're going to get back to business sooner or later, right? So, hey, peace and blessings to everybody out there. Appreciate you rocking with the platform. It is what it is. Ringo TV. You already done know what time it is, man. Yeah. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV, the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube, hands down. It's 2006. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. You have a blessed day. Ringo TV Reactions, the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube. Salute to the mods in the chat. You have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions. The only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.